What if I told you that parenting isn't just about raising your children and that every moment you're nurturing them, something inside of you is growing as well? That you're becoming. Right alongside raising them, you're raising yourself. Motherhood isn't just a parenting journey, it's a becoming journey. Hi, I'm Bray, and in this video, we're exploring something a few people talk about: the transformational journey of motherhood, not just for your children, but for you as well. Particularly how motherhood raises them and raises us as well. So get cozy, take a deep breath, and let us walk through this together. If this is your first time seeing me, this is Bridge Tribe, and my name is Bridget Amenem. I'm a YouTuber based in Maryland, and on this channel, we talk about motherhood, we talk about intentional parenting, we talk about lifestyle, healthy lifestyle, we talk about financial strategies and building generational wealth. So if this is the kind of content that appeals to you, please don't forget to subscribe, click the notification bell, and please like this video, drop a comment, and share this video with someone, a mom, who you think will benefit. Come and fly away with me. Come and fly away with me. Now, let's talk. Motherhood isn't only about raising your kids. It's about personal growth and self-discovery. As we raise our children, we also raise ourselves. So we're talking about every season of motherhood is really an invitation to raise the woman within. I always share this experience about how a lot of times the things I do with my children are a reflection of a part of my childhood that I remember. So I pick out from the good side and then I try to eliminate the bad side and give them a whole new experience. So a lot of us do that as well, right? We often hear motherhood changes you, but no one really tells you, or no one really explains deeply how you changed physically, emotionally, mentally, and in so many other ways. I tell women that you never really know how strong you are until you become a mother and you walk that path of motherhood. This then begs the question, like, who am I becoming? The honest answer to this question is your invitation to your personal awakening. However, if you don't know where you are right now in your motherhood journey, take a moment to observe your children. I'm saying this because our kids are kind of like a mirror of us. Yes, they reflect our tone, our habits, our energy. Even more, they reflect what we need to heal. That tantrum maybe is showing us where we ourselves struggle with control. That quiet child, maybe it reminds us how often we silence ourselves. Children expose our triggers, our vulnerabilities, our unresolved wounds, as well as our hidden gifts. And raising them gently calls us to raise ourselves more honestly. How many times have you looked at your child and it's like a deja vu? You see in exact replication of something that you have done, a mannerism, something that you have done in the past. I know a lot of mothers can relate to this because I see that happen so often in my child. I'm like, that is me. That was me. That was the same thing I did to my mother, or that was the same thing I did. So, motherhood just reflects us and it mirrors us. Now, raising yourself isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. In raising yourself alongside your children, you're permitted to grow. Your evolution isn't selfish, it's necessary. Your becoming doesn't take away from your motherhood, it strengthens it. The more whole you are, the more space your children have to thrive. So go all out to nurture yourself as well, as much as you nurture your children. Now, the following are simple steps, right, to raise a woman within you, right? Step number 1 is to evolve. Motherhood is a journey of evolution, not a struggle to hold on to who you were, who you once were. Motherhood changes us, whether we like it or not, right? And in ways we cannot imagine. We are called to evolve. You adapt to new changes, new patterns. You learn to prioritize and discover new strengths. You become more patient, more resilient, and more compassionate. It's all part of the process, the journey. So welcome it, flow with it, and enjoy it. Practice self-care and prioritize your well-being, right? Because it's going to help you decompress the stress, and that way you're better able to parent yourself as well as parent your children. You're more in control of your feelings, so prioritize your well-being. Seek support from loved ones, your friends or support groups, right? That way you're able to have time away from kids. If you have people that you trust that you can bring in to help you from time to time. Embrace your imperfection, right? Good enough mom beats perfect mom, because a perfect mom doesn't exist. As long as you keep doing your best, you keep evolving. Okay. Step 2 is raise emotional intelligence kids. As mothers, our emotions play a huge role in how well, effectively we can function. As we recognize, understand, and manage our own emotion, we teach our children to do the same. So emotional wholesome mothers raise emotionally wholesome kids. Now, what are the actionable points here? You want to practice self-care again by journaling, writing down the things that trigger you, the things that trigger a negative reaction. Journal your feelings, everything that you can journal. Then ask yourself honestly, why do I feel this way? You begin to get a better understanding of yourself and your emotions. Name and validate your emotions. Normalize your emotions without guilt, right? You can be tired, right, and grateful at the same time. Pause and reflect before reacting. Pause to observe your internal states, right? And respond instead of react. You are proactive when you respond. Being reactive makes things worse. Learn empathy by listening. Listening without interruption, right? A lot of times we do not have good listening skills, especially, so we have to develop that, especially to our kids, and then reflect on what you hear, practice empathy and validation. Set boundaries. Learn to say no gently but firmly. Protect your emotional energy by recognizing and managing emotional burnout. Model emotional intelligence. Let your kids learn by watching you. Say out loud, I am feeling stressed, so I'm going to take a walk to calm down. Right? And I do that so often. Like, walking actually helps me clear my head. Also, be happy to apologize when you need to and repair relationships. Step 3 is navigate challenges and triumph. Motherhood is not without its challenges. We face obstacles, setbacks, and uncertainties, but we also experience triumphs, milestones, and joy, and moments of pure joy. Now, the actionable points here is to start with grace, not guilt. Remind yourself, I won't get everything right, but I am growing every day. Develop resilience and coping strategies. Find a reading that works for you and stick to it. Celebrate small wins and milestones. Be it laundry folded, a child learns to say thank you, you hug instead of, yelling, celebrate it. Ask for help without shame from a spouse, from a friend, your older child, whomever. Receiving helps make you wise, not weak. Now, stay connected to yourself. Take 10 to 15 minutes daily to pour back into yourself. Listen to music, stretch, meditate, pray, journal, sit in silence, whatever works for you. And speak life. Use positive, encouraging words. Speak affirmation. Say things like this: it's tough, but I'm tougher. Or today we try, tomorrow we'll do better. Words carry life, and use them to your advantage over yourself, over your children, your home. Practice gratitude and positivity. When you're too busy being grateful and positive, there's no way you become held down by negativity. You continue to rise with the beauty and grace. Learn and let go. Learn from your mistake, forgive yourself quickly, and move on. Step 4, self-discovery and growth. As mothers, we have the opportunity to discover and grow ourselves. We can pursue our passions, develop new skills, nurture our minds and our spirits. Now, the actionable steps here are: number 1, self-reflect and reconnect with the woman within you. Ask yourself, who am I beyond my role, right? Write down your interests, your dreams and values, including old and forgotten ones. Pursue your passions and interests, right? Let's say if you're passionate about writing, if you're passionate about drawing, invest in it, do it, implement it, so that, you still have a sense of accomplishment, right? Be curious, not critical. Instead of judging yourself, ask, what is this feeling? What is this feeling trying to tell me? Seek out opportunities for personal growth. Be eager to grow. Read book. Set one tiny goal, like reading 15 minutes a day, or being more patient. I want to be healthier. I want to learn how to cook. I want to learn how to do my makeup by myself. Anything works. Surround yourself with growth-minded women. Yes, your circle is so important. The people who are going to speak life into you, who are going to share openly and are also on a path of raising themselves. Growth thrives in safe, life-giving environments. Now, raising ourselves. The truth is, motherhood isn't just a journey. It's a journey that leads us back to ourselves. We begin thinking, we are shaping the world, our children's world, but our worlds get rearranged too. We become softer and stronger, quieter and bolder, more focused, right? And more flexible. We become more patient, more compassionate, more resilient. We discover our new strengths and our capabilities, right? In the end, we find that motherhood isn't just build a childhood for our kids. It's also building a legacy within us, a self where we are proud to rediscover. So be gentle with yourself and prioritize your own growth and celebrate your success. Dear mothers, as you continue on your motherhood journey, remember that you're not alone. You're part of a whole community of mothers who are navigating the same challenges and triumphs. The next time you feel like you're standing still, remember this: you're becoming something sacred. You're not lost, you're being rebuilt, right? Right there, amid the diapers, the dishes, the discipline, you're also growing. You're raising them and you're raising you. So please let the work of raising your children raise you. Let it lift you into new heights of patience, courage, and compassion. Let it expose you and ultimately remake you, because raising them isn't just your assignment, it's your transformation. Now, remember today we talked about parenting transforming you and not just your child. We talked about your child being a mirror of your strength and areas for healing. We talked about you being allowed to become the best version of yourself. We talked about raising emotional intelligence, navigating challenges and triumph. And then we talked about raising yourself. If this video spoke to you, share it with a mama friend who might need this reminder. And in the comment, tell me one way you're going to be growing while raising your kids. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and click the subscribe button. Until our next video, right? Thank you so much. And remember, be intentional in parenting, living a healthy lifestyle, and building wealth. Bye. Come and fly